Turning our attention now to forewarned meteorologist Daniel McFarland. Temperatures outside this morning a little bit warmer, pretty nice.
Oh yeah, definitely no matter where you are across the city, Destiny, it's looking a lot better to start off your day. And we're going to be having these temperatures not exactly reaching 80 degrees, but still pretty comfortable during the afternoon. We talked earlier about that temperature of 59 being one of the warmer ones. Remember, that's measured at the airport. If you're around Midtown, that's actually one of the cooler spots so far this morning, sitting at 52 degrees. And if you go up the road just a little bit towards Oro Valley, 64 there. And the reason why is because the humidity is a tad bit higher to start things off. And that's because of a front that's getting closer and closer to us that might even have a small chance of rain for us later today, and that's something we'll talk about in a second. But looking down the road, even though Gallus is sitting at 56, typically you'd see them in the lower 50s if Tucson's closer towards 59 degrees. Tombstone, you're looking at 43, and Sierra Vista at 56 here. Now, yesterday there were periods during the day where it did get a little bit breezy. I'm expecting more of the same for later on this afternoon as well. It's not really going to be starting up until, I don't think, around lunchtime or 1 o'clock, but most of us will see wind gusts between 20 and 30 miles per hour. If you're going to go up towards the north, might be a tad bit higher in some places like Safford and Wilcox as opposed to Tucson. It should start to calm down during the evening hours, but we're also going to be tracking a small rain chance at that point in time, which is what we're going to be looking at. But with those temperatures, you can see over the next few hours here getting back into the 60s. If you're going to be outside around lunchtime, I don't think you're going to need a jacket right here. A lot of us are going to be stopping in the lower 70s. Could have some areas like Catalina or maybe Corona de Tucson. Those slightly higher elevations could be just a tad bit cooler. Now, the front we're tracking is still making its way through the northern portion of the state right here. In fact, Vegas is starting to see some rain, and this front will eventually reach us. I know some of you are seeing that snow in places like southern Utah. We're not going to be expecting that here in Tucson. Instead, the timing is mostly going to be during the afternoon. So again, around 4, maybe 5 o'clock will be that first good chance of rain if you live in Tucson. If you're in Ajo or Sells, it's mostly going to be during the early part of the afternoon. And as you can see, it does fall apart quite a bit as it approaches Tucson. So I do have those rain chances down at about 20%. Not really the best chances for the day today, but this is our only good chance over the next week for maybe a quick passing shower to help us out there. Because once we're done with the rain chances today, we're not expecting anything at all here over the next week. In fact, you're going to be down to 67 for your temperature on Thursday, feeling a little bit more like winter at that point, at least for Tucson standards. We're going to be down around 39 for that low temperature. And then Friday, which is going to be Veterans Day, 71 for a high temperature. Then really stabilizing in the mid 70s after that, but no other rain chance beside this one that we're going to be tracking on Wednesday. That was weather. Let's go ahead and see traffic.